decided to actually make this, which added to the humiliation.
I love it.
Draft for a team you don't support.
I love it. I love everything about today. Welcome in, everybody. We are live on this wonderful Victory Tuesday. I mean, Astrocast Tuesday. I absolutely love it. How's everybody? How is Hannah Claire? Anything going on? You might think out of the ordinary. Anything you noticing anything today that might be a little weird or a little off?
Like the world on green?
Well, green is, it is the color of money. It is the color of
Green
excellence.
Bay Packers.
Seven world championships. Yes, the Green Bay
I think you should
Packers.
tell everyone what's happening right now, because if those who don't watch Astrocast regularly might not know the lore.
Well, Melanie Mack and I had a gentleman's bet on a sporting event this weekend. Her Pittsburgh Steelers faced off against my Green Bay Fudge Packers, and there was a little bit of a support the other team. And you know what? Melanie Mack honored her bet. Me, I knew the Packers would win. I didn't even order anything. I was like,
see, that's what I did. I was like, oh, Steelers got this. I don't need to even order anything.
Yeah, that's how that shows how we're both true fans.
I know.
Like we know. But yeah, Melanie is a woman of her word.
That's right.
And she has embraced the Green Bay Packers. Look, they can be your NFC team.
That's true.
She
said that's true. She didn't say, yes, you're right, they will be.
No, I mean,
think about it.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's just like, Mom, can I go sleep over my friend's house? Well, I'll think about it. That's a no. That's a no. But I'm very happy to see, not only is the hat, but you coordinated it. I also am wearing green and gold today.
And I wore the green shirt and everything. I was like committed to this.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That normally kind of makes me want to not put on like the extra kind of I didn't really want to do the rubbins,
right?
But I mean I I just say I could. I
didn't want to do this if he had to.
My viewers would not let me. My viewers would not let me live this down.
It's okay. It's okay.
It is what it is. But yeah, lots of interesting stuff in the news. You know what makes me so sad, Hannah Claire? You know how I had that video
teed up for Melanie? Oh, I'm
sorry. The G, this logo, then Dobbs' helmet. Yeah, it looks like you're wearing one of those Halo helmets that are popular in the league now.
I had to put this over a Steelers hat.
Ooh, that's even better. I love that. Yeah, I love that. No, I wish the Steelers all the best. They are magnetically attracted to being 9-8 or 10-7 every year. The league is better, and I like Aaron Rodgers, so it's not like I think that. Did you see like how after the game everyone's like, Aaron Rodgers wasn't going to do jersey exchange? I'm like, he very clearly said, I'll send it over, but like, well, you're probably like me. When your team loses, you don't consume any.
I was done.
Yeah. Well, and the opposite of that is like, I was like, yes, delicious, salty Steelers tears. But like, because every time that media can say anything bad about Aaron Rodgers, they do.
They hate him.
Yeah, they hate him.
Vaxxer, right?
Yeah.
Well, he's immunized, Hannah Claire. Remember that.
He is
medical stuff.
Yeah, he's
also,
immunized.
Like doubling, by the way.
Yeah, there's
again with this is back. Damn it.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was like a spooky choice,
No, but the sad thing is I had this thing to cheer Melanie up, and I don't know if I didn't bookmark it or if I unbookmarked it. This makes me so sad because I knew it was going to cheer you up. I actually saved it. I saved it before your humiliating loss.
You, and then was like too excited about it that he had to debut it yesterday, even though it was not an Astrocast day.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. Because it was just so good. Chat, bail me out. Just anyone in chat have the link. If you were here yesterday, you know the video I'm looking for. But lots of stuff to talk about. Melanie, should we fire Tomlin or fire Tomlin?
I hate when people say that. I hate it because I think Tomlin's actually genius. He's incredible, and he's the only reason why we've even been making it to these wild card games in the first place with absolute trash quarterbacks, we have all these years before. So it's just like when people say fire Tomlin, I think if we fired Tomlin, we would crumble so much worse than we already are right now. I think he's holding the team together. So, I mean, that's my opinion, but...
Hey, I'll even admit this. First of all, Tomlin isn't on the field not tackling players, which is why the Steelers lost.
Exactly.
They just didn't tackle anybody. It was really embarrassing for them.
It was.
And there were
they going nonviolent? What's the reason?
I don't know what they were doing. It was just wild.
Bad game.
And then they did have. I mean, the Packers had that pass that Jordan Love threw is intercepted 99 times out of 100. The one that he threw up to the moon, and then Tucker Kraft came down with it and ran for 50 yards because nobody could tackle him. The Packers did have some lucky. Even that pass he threw, he threw a pass to Christian Watson on the 6-yard line that was an ill-advised pass. And it's just one of those things where things are not going your way.
On the third downs, man. We just weren't stopping y'all.
Yeah, third downs were bad. You couldn't get off the field.
Yeah.
And the inverse of that, too, is I think Pittsburgh was 1 for 15 on third down. You guys could not. I heard something interesting about it, and I will get off sports because I know all of our viewers love when we talk sports. But, it's the Steelers are calling plays on first down to, it's 2nd and 10. They run on first down for 3 yards. They get 3 yards, and instead of going for a 6 or 7 yard play on second down, they're always doing another 3-yard play. And it's
I know.
If they would try to get the first down on second down, they wouldn't have to worry about being in so many damn third downs all the time. And that's when I watched that game, I was like, damn, they never even try to throw a 5-yard pass on 2nd and 5. They're like, I'm just going to throw a 2-yard pass. So now it's 3rd and 2.
Yeah.
What are you doing? It's very weird. I have dug deep into my mentions, my bookmarks for this video. It is lost. Did chat find it anywhere? Oh, this is so sad.
Aww.
It's so sad. It was
Can you just go to yesterday's episode and then scrub until you find it there?
I can, but it's not going to be the same.
I know that sounds ridiculous, but
yeah, was it on TikTok? Let me see here. Because I don't look at many TikTok videos. So if I start to type it, it may just come up in my
your history.
Yeah.
Oh, see, chat said the timestamp from yesterday is 55:11.
All right, I'll go to that.
And then you're just patroning us, you're giving us the view. That's nice.
Yeah. All right, let's go here. I have this one too. How about hold on. This is a warm up to cheer Melanie up. And then, I'll go 55:11. Someone said yesterday. Okay. Yeah, let me see. Well, so let's get rid of this. Hopefully I get rid of this stupid doubling thing. I think I accidentally shared a window instead of a tab. That's what I did. So this is here. I don't know. I thought about doing this to my wife, but I didn't want to die.
Oh.
So this is the marshmallow egg prank. Okay.
Babe, here. Try. Oh, that was easy.
Yeah, I think you can see where this is going.
How do you do it? You guys want this?
It's not the truck driver one, guys. It's the spelling bee one. It's the spelling bee one.
Ready? Ready?
It's a brown egg, too.
I would never trust her ever again.
That's so funny. So many
she
people
threw
get
up. Yeah.
Yeah, fair. That'd be horrifying.
raw eggs don't bother me, but
No,
I guess
I
if you
could do a
weren't
raw egg.
expecting it,
Yeah, if you were
Yeah.
expecting a marshmallow and got that.
Yeah, it wasn't the TikTok driver. It was the
that's so funny.
I will share that one. I'm looking for the spelling bee one. The spelling bee one. Here, this one also was yesterday.
सुन तो सही इस बार अगर टाइम से पैसा नहीं भेजा ना मैं घर ही आऊंगा समझे हाँ मैं गाड़ी चला रहा हूँ अरे भाई सुन रहे हो ना हाँ उल्टा वाला जोड़ के आप बोलो हाँ 2 मिनट में तैयार हो जाएगा अरे यार तू बस सुन मैं बोल रहा हूँ फालतू में मोल तोल मत कर क्या फोन रख मूवी चालू है यहाँ हाँ देख रहा हूँ तू चिंता मत कर हाँ बकरा भी खा रहा है खिड़की खोल दूं क्या किलो दे देना वरना पूरी पार्टी बिगड़ जाएगी अरे सुन तो
Wait, somebody moderated Buddy Cassius. Buddy Cassius, don't mod that. He had the link. Let him post it.
Oh,
He had the link. But yeah, we can enjoy this full screen. Don't let Buddy Cassius post that again in the link.
क्या फोन रख मूवी चालू है यहाँ हाँ देख रहा हूँ तू चिंता मत कर हाँ बकरा भी खा रहा है खिड़की खोल दूं क्या किलो दे देना वरना पूरी पार्टी बिगड़ जाएगी अरे सुन तो
Yeah.
अरे सुन रहे हो ना हाँ वही फाइल भेजी रिवर्स सर्वर डाउन है मैं बार-बार बोल रहा हूँ ऑफिस की मेल चेक करो सब अटका पड़ा है हाँ मैं कर रहा हूँ यहाँ से तुम लोग वहाँ बैठ कर चाय पी रहे हो
That's not AI.
no, that's real.
That's not AI.
This is
That
our
was
reality because of the H1Bs we let in here.
yeah. Wait, Buddy Cassius, he posted it and then somebody moderated it in chat.
Oh,
no, I need that.
James.
Oh, damn it. Hopefully
Oh,
he's
mods
not.
are
I
too
think
good,
that's the
you
wrong
know?
one. Oh, he might have posted the wrong one anyway.
No, he said he did post he posted the right one. It was the spelling bee one.
Oh, okay.
And,
Trust him? Do we know for sure?
I trust him. He's been a long time viewer.
I trust Buddy Cassius.
Yeah, let him post that again. I'm gonna wait for the delay.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see if I think I might have it here. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I think I know. Here, hold on, he's got it. Okay, he's got it.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see here. Wait, he's coming. I used to watch you back in the day, Jess. I'm disappointed. You're disappointed that what? I don't understand.
What did you do to disappoint people
Why
already?
is
he
We're
saying-
like 15 minutes into this.
Yeah, do not be disappointed. Do not disappoint.
Buddy
Or were you
Cassius
not as
wrote
spicy back then?
Jat. Are they
No,
not?
I did lose some Indian viewers because they can't take a joke. I had some pretty mad Indian people in my replies. But look, I can take it. Like, if you want to do like white person memes, like,
yeah, we'll laugh.
listen,
we'll watch.
if you're Indian, you have to understand that your street food is memeable. Like,
I mean,
that-
true.
that if you, it's not like, it's not like I'm saying all Indians are bad. I'm just saying that a lot of them are.
He didn't choose this. It's just what he's observed.
Exactly. Why are you so mad?
Yeah, if you aren't driving a semi truck with a goat, then why are you mad? I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. Yeah. If you can speak English and you're here now, buddy, I've been waiting for you. You said wait a
Why
minute.
isn't
and
he
now, like,
posting it?
yeah, like
He knows he has our attention. He's wielding his power, and I
He said
respect that.
to jet twice in a row. I don't know what that means. Why aren't you posting it, buddy?
oh, I got it. Hold on. Yes, this is correct. Okay.
Okay,
all right.
thanks, fam.
Now I've built it up too much. But
right.
this was gonna be your cheer up. I was gonna cheer you
Okay.
up with this. All right. This is from a spelling bee. I think somewhere in this. I think the national spelling bee, maybe the galaxy spelling bee. I'm not sure about here.
Is redeem.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
I'm going to redeem the gift card.
Why did you redeem it?
Your word is redeem.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
I'm going to redeem the gift
Why
card.
did you redeem it?
I mean,
No.
oh, do you want to redeem it? That's real, also too.
Amazing. Yeah, this is totally real.
Yeah, it happened.
It was on TV.
Yeah, it was on the internet, so it's
Yeah.
They
real.
never show you anything AI generated. Isn't that every video we've shown so far is completely real? I thought.
I don't even know what AI is.
I've
I
never
don't know.
heard of it before.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that this little boy had quite the meltdown. I hope he's okay, and I hope he does get his gift card one day. I hope, you know.
Yeah, hopefully he gets his gift card and
Yeah.
no one will redeem it.
Yeah, hopefully he will. Hopefully one day he will scam some elderly person, and he will achieve his life's goal of redeeming it. Now today we had, I had, you know, I wanted to get, because I also had a because I know you like your conspiracies.
I do, yeah.
Check this out. You know, do you think there's anything to this?
In the last 10 years, 4 of the chefs for the U.S. presidents have died suddenly, and 2 of them died by accidental drowning. First of all, what were the presidents asking for on the menu?
I mean,
Was it just 1 or 2 of them from Obama? Or
well, the
When was Obama post era, like when he was an ex-president?
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know
That
who the other
drowning
one
one, that drowning story was real weird. That one was real weird. I'm thinking if it was
It's
anything, it was
suspicious.
suicide. Like,
Yeah.
like the guy. It wasn't the guy.
Oh,
it
maybe they
wasn't-
have to cook babies, and they're like, "Can't do this anymore. If they make me cook one more baby, it's
I could
over."
see
And they
that.
made him cook a baby, so then they unalived. Yep.
Yep, that
Who's
could
the
be.
other one? Who's the other chef that drowned? Do you know?
I'm looking because I didn't think it was 4.
She said 2 of 4.
2 of 4 is drowned.
But 4 died.
Did
yeah,
Biden?
okay. Yeah, one did in 2015. This was Walter Scheib, accidental drowning, Clinton chef.
Served under Bill Clinton.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Well, that one definitely he was killed. Like that's
Yeah.
that's not even a conspiracy. Yeah, it is odd. People do die. 2 of them drowning. That is
How
odd,
often do
but-
people drown?
Yeah, I don't think
More
it's
than
that
you
common,
think.
is it? Oh, really?
Yeah, it's more than you think.
I'm looking it up.
4,500 people a year in the United States alone.
Oh.
So that's
Wow.
more. That's like 15 a day. Yeah. So that's not nothing. But that is a weird one. Like 4 chefs and like, I don't know. Yeah, it might. I
That's
think it could be the
suspicious.
cooking babies.
I think
Yeah.
so. Maybe it was too much for them. They had to
Yeah.
cook babies.
What do you guys? The other thing I wanted to. One of the big topics. It's kind of a hard to avoid topic. Is the potential? Come on, Dami, man. New York City is so cooked.
I mean, you weren't going there anyways, Jeremy. We'll just
I
let it.
know,
We'll observe
it's-
from afar for a little bit.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It's wild. This, you know, the incoming snap apocalypse, I think is real.
Oh,
I
I've been
think we're
seeing
gonna
how
have
people
real
are like,
problems.
be careful going to the grocery store. If you're a woman, don't go to the grocery store without your man once they
Yeah.
take this SNAP benefits because things could be crazy. I've been seeing some warnings about that. I've also been seeing some people making video. I've seen on the more wholesome side of things because you got that, but I've seen on the more wholesome side of things some of these Black women who are making videos saying,
Yeah.
"Don't go, no SNAP, no problem. Look, buy these beans, buy this rice." Like they're showing all like these how to make meals that are
That's
really
cool.
affordable, and I was like, "That's so wholesome. I love this."
Yeah.
So I want to see more of that.
I would love to see more of that. I think that
Yeah.
I know sometimes I feel like a broken record, but I think this is one of the costs of eliminating home economics from our education,
Mhm,
right? Like
mhm.
being able to be like, here's how you make a meal for, you know, a family of 5 for less than $5 or whatever. Like it can be done. Maybe it's not like exactly what you want to eat every day, but like I like that people are trying to help others in a way that's not like it's cool, just shoplift.
Yeah, I mean, here's this lady.
Hi, you guys. I'm out of the store.
Oh, she's got her Coach purse. I'm sure it's a knockoff, but
I didn't
yeah.
get that at first. I was like,
Yeah.
why is that your bag?
Mhm.
I just
They
don't
wanna
get no shame. Like, and this is one thing that the left has really pushed with trying to act like thievery's okay and
Well, it
this whole
starts with
like,
the,
oh,
there's
be a
no
Robin
victims.
Hood. Yeah, no victims and be gay, do crimes, like stuff like that. To where
Right.
it's like stealing is a very, very, very shameful thing to do. But for some reason, the left has just painted this narrative that is just like, oh yeah, girl, get it. Yeah, it's,
Mhm.
take from these organizations, from this big Walmart, whatever else. And it's just terrible. We need to bring back shame for this stuff. She should be getting shamed off the internet for posting
Right.
that she
Shame
stole
reel
it.
again. No, I think you're
Yeah.
right. It reminds me of a couple years ago. I think this was pre-pandemic. There was like a trend where teenagers would go like lick ice cream in the grocery
Yeah.
store in the carton and then put it back. And so grocery stores had to start locking the freezer doors. Like these things are the same to me. I don't want to live in a society where my grocery store has to lock things up because you guys are so low impulse control and think this is funny. Like it's a complete self-centeredness and also just like then you wonder why your community is bad, why there's crime and people are moving out and all the other trickle down effect of this.
Yeah, I mean, she also, by the way, talks about defrauding churches here too now.
$7 for this. Mind you, I don't have food stamps anymore.
Like
They
a
cut me off.
shoplifting haul. Like that's
Yeah.
what she's doing. Not like a grocery haul, a shoplifting haul.
That's so embarrassing.
I also think that people should be aware of an inordinate amount of rage bait that is getting created.
That's true. That's true.
Like this woman, like she got the baby seat in the back. She's got cigarette burns on her visor. Like there's a lot of rage bait, but what's interesting about this one is like, well, I'll let it play out.
So I only had $22 left in food stamps. So this is what I stole.
I do
Okay.
like that.
They wanted
that
$9 for
seasoning.
this.
Yeah. So you can't live off spices and bouillon cubes. So
I
I'm
know
not really
that's
sure.
true.
Amazing,
She
though.
stole spices. She didn't even steal the essentials that she's gonna
Yeah.
live on.
Yeah.
Weird.
I said, oh, I don't got $9. Then they wanted $2.
And Tic Tacs, I guess if you're only eating bouillon cubes and spices, you probably want some Tic Tacs. I get
For
it.
this. They wanted, sorry, it's all fucked up because it's been in my purse. $7.
What is
I don't know what that is.
tea? Is that tea?
Oh, it's like people like put
Supplement?
it, it's like a cheese. So you put it on crackers.
Oh,
and
it's
stuff, or
cheese.
some
Oh,
milk
okay.
and stuff.
well,
For
finally
this.
something with sustenance. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. She can eat that.
I'm making some stuffed salmon today. These are needed.
Bitch, I can't afford stuffed salmon.
Oh, salmon. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
sorry. Jeremy, she needs it for her stuffed salmon.
Yeah. Yeah. She
I
can
ain't
barely.
got $9. By the way, I'm making stuffed salmon today.
Look,
Oh,
if
yeah,
you
well-
can eat stuffed salmon on a budget, more power to you. But you can't be like, I need it, therefore I had the right to steal it. That's
Well,
different. Like
you
there's
can
100
buy-
ways to make salmon.
I think you could probably get salmon on Wick because it's not cooked.
Oh.
That's
You know what
fine.
I mean?
But if
Yeah.
you can't afford to make stuffed salmon, the only way to get it is to steal this stuff. Probably like go get
Right.
some lemons, make salmon in another fashion.
Yeah.
Get
Ideally.
some ramen noodles or some, beans and rice.
I'm not paying $7 for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, because you don't just create the price.
Well,
Let's see
okay. You
Life hack.
you could also not take it. Like you don't have to pay $7. You could also just not acquire the product, right?
Exactly.
Well, that's the why. Like, I think we talked about this the other day. Like, a lot of these inner city black rage bait videos are like life hack, and then their life hack is just committing a crime. They're like, life hack is just shoplift. Wait, what?
Interesting.
no.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Let me show you the most important thing to me.
Is that prosciutto?
It
Short
looks
ribs.
Oh, short ribs.
Short ribs. Oh.
Gotta have short ribs to live. What do you want her to do?
Take
It's a
off the
necessity.
label so that you don't beep. Get your fucking meat. How many do you think that
Take off
Big
the
brain
label.
Not her first time
Oh,
shoplifting short ribs, I assume.
no.
Life hack.
Ooh.
Yeah, life hack. Take off the label.
I got?
Oh, more short ribs.
How many
She's
short
gonna
ribs is
peel
that?
off the label? Like, and no one noticed?
Yeah, I don't know what the peeling off the label thing is. They put like an RFID tag underneath it or something like that. I don't understand that.
I don't know.
And can I be real?
Yeah.
More of y'all bitch ass niggas should have started taking shit from the motherfucking corporations a long time ago. Y'all just didn't have that shit in your motherfucking
He feels
bones.
validated doing this.
Yeah.
Didn't have
This
it
is
in your
exactly.
bones.
This is
Yeah.
what that stupid leftist woke stuff that they've been saying, like, oh yeah, steal from these corporations, be like the Robin Hoods of these
Yep.
corporations and all this stuff. And now she's saying out there with her whole chest, feeling validated in it, and probably being gassed up in the comments. It's insane.
Well, and she's
Oh, yeah.
stealing our method, which is to shame people. You didn't have it in your bones. That's what she said. Like,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was so law abiding. I didn't have it in me to steal.
Yeah. Hannah Claire, you idiot.
I am dumb. Melanie,
Yeah.
no more purchasing the radioactive shrimp. You must steal it, otherwise you're weak.
Okay.
Yeah, get to
That's what I'll
stealing.
do next time.
You don't
Yeah.
have it in your bones, Melanie.
I love hearing Hannah Claire smack talk.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
We've been a bad influence on her, I think.
This is really like, I don't know, there's something about this, like, it's gone from being like, yeah, you should like stick one to the corporations to then immediately within one breath, like shaming people around you, being like, you're
I
weak.
know.
You're not tough. I'm tough. Like, I don't know.
Hannah Claire's
It's
going to
not
be writing
right.
a new blog post tonight. I guarantee
can't
it.
wait.
It's not, like, maybe I'm very tired, but like, it's so
I love it. Be
ridiculous.
tired more.
Don't worry, my baby's on that.
All right.
No,
Yeah.
like, it's just so ridiculous, and like at the same time, like then when these communities are littered with crime and everyone's shoplifting because they have it in their bones, like they're gonna turn around and be like, why does no one help us? Why are all the people who
Why
can
are we in a
moving
food
away?
desert? We're in a food desert. Yeah. Why did Walgreens leave?
How could they do this to us? They're
It's
so
racist.
ignorant and mean.
Yeah. Well, wait. Melanie's gonna like the second part.
Get out there and get in the motherfucking field like I told you. Everything out here is yours.
She got money for shitty tattoos. I'll tell you that.
Whether or not you take it, they call that shit free will.
Oh.
I call that shit eminent domain.
Oh, eminent domain.
You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. Let's check this out.
What law school did this woman go to? I would love to know immediately.
Yeah.
It looks like there's a glitch in her. Watch her eye.
I call that shit eminent domain.
What was that? What was that?
Her eye
A
twitched.
stroke.
That was the demon in her.
Yeah. What the hell was that?
Domain.
What is that? Shit. Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
She Tylenol baby.
One thing I learned from the white man, take it!
Oh, wow.
Opposite. Like, what are you
I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck who's already.
Yeah, you take
What
it.
did I learn from the white man to steal it? No, this seems to be a non-white way to handle this issue.
Yeah, I don't think that I would call this a white methodology here for handling anything, but let's just see.
He's sitting there. I don't give a fuck if your land was already established. Bitch, it's mine now, and I want it. That is what we should be preaching in the land to the fucking mass.
She got money for half of her hand's nails. See, she's missing.
Oh,
She's
no,
missing
she's
4
only
out of
got her
5.
thumb on that.
Look, sometimes it takes you a while to get your nails fixed. That one's relatable to me.
No, if you're that chopped and you have 4 out of 5 missing, you take them off.
This is why I just paint my own nails, because I don't like when like getting those tips on there and then all of them are falling off, but then I don't want to go back.
No,
Yeah, I get it.
I never
Yeah.
want to go back.
I know, I never do.
Yeah.
More like a white man. Take it for yourself, bitch, and you won't be worried about who don't got it.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I see you.
Get out there and ravish.
This is the weirdest motivational pep
Last
talk
but not
I've
least,
ever
go in
heard.
that
Yeah.
church and infiltrate. Don't be stupid.
Here you go, Hannah Claire.
Get in there.
Infiltrate the
Go in the church and
church?
infiltrate?
Ask them for some rent money. Ask them for some help. You've been tithing. Say your lights is off. You need a
You've been
stipend.
tithing?
Say your
You
lights
need
is
some
off,
food.
so lie?
Go to the church.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a speed run to getting struck by lightning. Don't listen to her.
Yeah.
Lighted.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
this
my
is
goodness.
But did she say you've been tithing? As if like, because that would almost remind me of like when it's like you pay into unemployment. So even if you don't like
Right.
the system, maybe it's worth collecting. But in this case, I don't think she's tithing. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't think she's tithing.
I don't think
Yeah.
she's tithing.
I don't think she's tithing.
Ask for help. If the pastor don't help you out, blast them on social media.
Oh,
Quickest
yeah,
way to
blast your
fuck up the
pastor.
church's money.
Modern
Yeah,
solution.
fuck up their
Ask for
money.
some. Go do it. See what you get. Report back to a real bitch. Let me know. If the church doesn't help you after all those tithes you gave, well, go ask for your tithes back.
I don't think this woman has ever tithed to a church.
Probably not. She's a menace to society.
Mhm.
What? I hope she got ratioed. I really hope she did.
I think she's almost onto something with like, hey, if you're actively participating in your church community and you fall in hard times, like you should go to them for help. Like that would make sense. But again, I don't think you don't got it in your bones. You should shoplift is tithing. Like,
and she's also saying, tell them that your lights are out, even when they're not. It sounds like she's telling them to lie too.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, that's not good.
Hold on. I'm black investigating here.
Okay.
Looking her up. There we go.
I'm just so curious what the
Also,
comments are saying.
I'm not totally sure, but I think if you I think the church is cool if you need to pay your electricity bill and you don't tithe that month. You know?
This one
I
here.
could be wrong.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. She's got a gold tooth too, hilariously.
Oh wow.
No, here are the
Did she
comments.
shoplift it?
You good. I was already doing this with no stamps. Don't give a fuck. Allegedly, sister, allegedly. Hold on. No one's asking about her steering wheel cover. Girl, I need one of those.
What?
Oh,
Look,
sorry.
it's
Well,
cute.
here's Jesus killing her. Sorry, like there's that. Sis, where you get that purse from? I know it's Coach, but what's the name of that particular one? She can buy. I know it's not Coach. I know she's not buying Coach purse. I know she's
Well,
not.
she probably shoplifted it. I thought that's what we learned.
Oh yeah,
You don't
right.
got it in your bones, Jeremy.
I know, I don't. Yes, allegedly though. LOL. Love your skit though. You know, damn, that's crazy. Girl, show us your next haul. Please. They don't even know how to spell haul. They spell it Hall. Yeah, not
So they're just gassing her up.
of course, as you should, Queen.
No. Ugh.
Yeah. I've got to grab some water. I didn't have time before the show, but
Okay.
you guys
Are
hold
you
it down
gonna
for
shoplift the water.
No, I paid for it.
Okay.
All
You don't got
right.
it
The
in
white
your
man
bones,
does.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
Yeah, as the white man does. Pays for
Classic white man paying for water.
stuff. Oh
Melanie,
man.
are you scared about potential food stamp riots?
That would be lame. I think I'm fine where I live. Mostly white people. Yeah, where I live is mostly white people and not a big town. So I think I'll be fine, but I do think it's good to just kind of be cautious, I guess. Maybe I can get my dad to pick up my groceries for me.
It's Saturday, I guess. So I guess this weekend would be the question. or
Okay,
maybe
so
even
I should
next
stock
weekend.
up before that. Okay.
Yeah, you still have time. Yeah, I agree. I live in like not that I live kind of in a rural area, and so I'm not super I think there are a lot of people in my community that are on SNAP, but I don't think they're rioters is basically what I'm trying to
Right.
say.
They're white.
There's a mix to be fair, but
Okay,
just
okay.
generally it's not inner city Atlanta vibes. I don't know what the inner city of Atlanta is like. Nobody come for me.
Now I have seen a couple black people here where I live, but they wear cowboy hats and they're really cool. So I don't anticipate this being an issue where I'm at.
It's weird because people are really freaked out about it. And like I was talking to my husband, he was like, should we stock up on stuff? And I hadn't gone to the grocery store, so we had to stock up anyways. But like, how long could one possibly stock up for? How long do we expect these riots
Right,
to last?
exactly.
What do you make of I was gonna say, what do you make of these? There seems to be a great divide in whether or not a lot of these people who are getting food stamps are legal or illegal. And like, so this here, I don't really care. Yeah, SNAP costs American taxpayers $145 billion a year. Recipients that get food stamps spend twice what the average worker does on groceries.
I believe it.
I believe it too.
That's why it's just like so annoying, and why I've had so many rants and have made so many people mad when I talk about why are people on food stamps so fat? They're paying more for groceries than I am, and they're fat. And it's like, because unhealthy food is cheaper. Well, they're paying more because they're buying more. Like, it's just simple math. It's simple, like caloric intake.
Melanie's like, we could count the calories.
Look, Melanie, you have to unite with me against the pear shapes. Right?
Okay, I got you.
I've been called out by Hannah Claire for my pear-shaped hate, which I don't know why she cares. She's not pear-shaped.
You know, you have to think waist to hip ratio.
Some guys love that pear shape, though.
You can date all the black guys you want, but I'm just saying that, like, look, you can be a pear shape and have, like, fair. You can be pear-shaped and be...
This is what I think, this pear-shaped theory, okay?
Lay it
I
on
think
me.
because the pear-shape, they do have pretty gifted genetics with their waistline.
That's true.
So they don't realize they're getting as fat as they are because their waist stays snatched. So
Oh,
they're like,
that's true.
I can get a little fat because it's just going to the thighs and the butt. And a lot of guys wouldn't mind that. So then I think that they're actually fatter than they think just because, but their waist is small. So I think that's it, because like a pear shape that's not fat looks really good.
Yeah, sure.
But they let themselves get a little fatter because, you know,
if
someone
more
like
vigilant, maybe
I'm more of like a rectangle shape, so I gain weight everywhere. So if I'm gonna notice it, right? And so, but pear shapes, I am.
Yeah.
We're Lego shaped out here, Jeremy. Give us a break.
Yeah. Right,
I know.
She's more of the shape of the 4-block Tetris piece, the line Tetris piece.
That's So it's just like, okay, but with the pear shape, they're just like, but my waist still snaps.
Yeah, I'm still wearing a size 8, and then even though like their poor seams on their jeans are like, help me, they don't know. By the way, they had this video. There seems to be a lot of people debunking this. I have a video coming out on later, and I basically said that I could not confirm this because I think this is a classic thing. You know, there's lies, there's damn lies, and then there's statistics. So Newsmax ran this last night.
There are 42 million people in this country that need food stamps on a weekly basis. And we're saying people deliberately instead of Americans, because most of the people that are on food stamps aren't even from this country. 45% of Afghanistan immigrants are on food stamps. 42% of Somali immigrants. 34% of every immigrant from Iraq, 23% of Haitians, 59% of all illegal aliens are collecting food stamps.
The American dream to feed people who don't pay our tax base. Woo!
I could not verify that last number, but what I could, like, if chat can, or if HCB you can while we're talking.
Yeah, let me look.
I find that almost, well, I guess I don't know, since we live in the clown world. If that's true, 57% of all illegals are on food stamps. That would mean, you know, let's say there are 40 million illegals. You know what I mean? That's 25 million people on food stamps. I don't know. First of all, this is deceiving. Do you know why 45% of Afghans are on food stamps? It's because our fucking government flew them all over here after we blew up their country. And then we gave them these are all legal immigrants. This is how from what I've understood. I could be wrong. These are all people that we brought into this country. These Somalis that all live in like Minneapolis, they are here legally. We import, our own fucking government, the Biden administration, imported them, and now the American taxpayers are paying for 45% of them. Iraq, where do you think they came from? Right after the Iraqi war, we took in millions of Iraqis, and now we're also paying for them too. So whether or not you call them illegal or not, this is, I would not call you an American if we just happen to blow up your country and then we're like, we feel kind of bad, so we're going to bring in a bunch of, a bunch of your people and put them on a food assistance. Like, that's a hidden cost of war. There was like an all-you-could-rape buffet going on with a lot of these Afghan migrants that they were housing them on military bases in Wisconsin, and they were raping kids there. Like,
that's wow.
But then it's like they're not technically illegal because they're here as probably political asylum, or
they have some kind of status.
Some kind of status. Yeah. So, like, thanks a lot, government. Thanks a lot, military industrial complex. Like,
it's kind of crazy because everything is like. So I looked up like a number of non-citizens or illegal immigrants on food stamps, and the first thing that comes up, like the AI generated thing, is like undocumented citizens are not eligible for supplemental nutrition. But then I'm going to direct your attention to this Minnesota Department of Youth, Family, and Children, and there's a question that says, like, if I'm waiting for my citizenship, can I get SNAP? And they're like, yes, in some circumstances. The next question is, are children born in the U.S. to illegal or undocumented immigrants eligible SNAP? Children born in the U.S. to legal citizens that are legal citizens, you may apply for SNAP for them, even if you have an illegal status or undocumented.
Well, yeah.
So we're starting to see where it's like, I suspect whole families are using DACA or
they're
basically
anchor babies.
Like,
yeah.
It's a broken system. Now, I don't want like young children to starve, right? Like it's hard because it's like the idea behind SNAP and the compassionate approach to it is good. On the other hand, I'm looking at a different thing from the state of Colorado that's like, well, we're here to help you, even if you don't have status. Like, come meet with us, and we'll help you figure out how.
Well, we'll show you the loopholes. Yeah,
right. Like,
as long as you vote Democrat.
I guess on paper you're not allowed to, but on other paperwork we could make it happen for you. One of the things I found said it's 1.5 million non-citizens are on food stamps. That's from April of 2025.
Wow.
Yeah, the number I found was somewhere around that. It was like 11% of all people, or I'm sorry, 9% of all people on food stamps, which would make it, closer to 8 or 9 million. But like the Grok, somebody, now again, Grok is not, this is one big thing that a lot of people do.
Yeah.
That really bothers me. They tag Grok to like try and prove a point, but Grok is only as smart as the Reddit it's built on. You know what I mean? Like, it's not
infallible by any means.
No, it's not a fact check. But somebody was saying, basically Grok was saying like, that's just not true. That like most people on food stamps are in fact citizens. But again, it's like, what is a citizen? Like, how does Grok define who's a citizen? And by the way, if it is 1 million non-citizens, well, let's just start there and cut that. 40 million's a problem. Yes, I agree. But let's start with the 1 million that aren't citizens. And then there was somebody like, where is it? He's one of the guys on the All In podcast. I think I followed him because I was like, boy, this guy is shilling for globalism. I don't know. He was like, well, you really only pay like $1 a day of your taxes towards SNAP benefits. I'm like, bitch, I want my dollar. What are you talking about?
Like, so I pay over $300 a year?
Yeah. I don't want to pay for that.
Yeah.
Like, I never agreed to that shit, especially if they're people who are like, spending all day, look at this again, beware rage bait. This guy very likely already paid for his shit, but it's like videos like this are going viral.
Hey, so look, I'm gonna teach y'all a thing or two, right? Whenever you come to Walmart and you got just a little bit of stuff, not a lot of stuff, this is what you do. You go in here, you walk this motherfucker, you don't worry about her, them, him, or them. All you worry about basically,
why you just walk?
Just push it through. Y'all be worried about security and shit. Look, it goes 1, 2, 3. You just keep it pushing. That's the way. All you gotta do is
that guy just stole right there.
I don't know where the hell is he going?
Wow.
All you gotta do is fill in the basket and walk out, and hopefully they hit you. That way you get paid for it. But they didn't.
That's why I'm thinking like, is this rage bait? Like, did
It
this guy
might be,
already
but-
buy this shit? And like,
Even if it is, I think they still want to encourage people to do that.
Yes.
Which is
Yeah, that's a good
insane.
point.
Wow.
yeah, there's definitely a psyop going on right now to encourage this type of behavior.
Oh yeah.
There just is. And you know, like this, like here, this chick.
Now, why the fuck I just wake up and I see that they talking about, oh, people not getting they SNAP benefits in the month of November. I know, like, fuck, y'all ain't take my mama food stamps in the month of Thanksgiving. Are you fucking serious? Are we finna riot or what? Because this is taking.
I mean, go ahead.
Wow.
Go ahead. I had a preview. This is I was told this was sent around to Walmart security for November 1st. On how to deal with, again, I'm just saying, like, if you don't want me to cast aspersions on your community, like, why? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, they're like animals.
Yeah.
They are acting like animals.
They are.
Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, wigs get, and then like her wig's gone. Now this is how you handle it.
Hey.
Mom me a cookie?
Yeah, this is rioting over what? Cookies and cream. Like, and then look at this. Oh, another group of them fighting. What a coincidence.
Oh my.
And they get it too. Like, I just, you know, I just, you know, not one person in there trying to break it up. Just, you know, the cops got fatigued too. He's like, fuck this shit. I'm not sticking my hand in there. Like, just bear mace him. It's like, oh my God. Be careful how I word this.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
It's
Ready.
like,
We're all nervous.
it invokes this, like, it's like you're I'm not even gonna say it. I can't.
Oh, come
It's just
on.
it's
Yeah,
like
you type out what you think Jeremy's
You want
trying
to
to
type
say.
it and then I'll say it?
it's like this particular group of people and this particular situation is like fucking like how you would handle animals at the zoo.
Yeah.
Like, spray them with the water to get them. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on?
Well,
Like,
it's got to be so embarrassing for the black community
Black
that
people who
actually has
aren't
their
like
act
this.
together. Yeah, the ones
Yeah.
who have their act together. This has got to be so humiliating and embarrassing for them, and that's why we do see them speaking out about this stuff. And it's just going to take a lot to really fix the culture, because this is what the Democrats did to the black community.
right.
They really
this is
did.
not hashtag all blacks, but look at everybody in this video is black, and everybody's either cheering him on or fighting him. Actually, shout out to this guy here. It seems like maybe he's trying to pull it, like he's maybe trying, this guy here with the dreads. He's like trying to, he catches straight, so he's like, fuck that. And I don't blame him. So shout out to that guy. Look at this woman's face, like, oh no, hell no. I'm out of here. Like, what could possibly be this important? What could possibly be this important? And it's like, oh, well, another wild fight breaks out. Like, what the fuck is going on with their culture? Oh, here's another fight that, like, what are you all doing? Like, what are you all doing? The cop's like, I can't even be bothered. I can't even, what? Fuck. I mean, that's what we're going to deal with now. Like, I think Tim was talking about this in his morning show, and it's a valid point. It'll be more valid when I make it because I have more hair, but he was talking about, like, there's a lot of layoffs going on right now.
Yeah.
And there is. Amazon, you know, said what they laid off 14,000 today. They said 30,000, but I think the number I saw was 14,000. And it's all middle management because it's really just COVID bloat. A lot of people like it's AI. I think this is COVID bloat. Like, AI probably isn't replacing middle management. It's replacing like stats departments or like programming departments. Middle management is probably a bunch of DEI bloat from COVID that they're trimming. But there's a lot of layoffs, and with SNAP, like I still don't believe that we're going to get to November 1st and that the SNAP benefits aren't going to go out. I still believe they're going to find a way to fund that.
You think the next couple days we'll get something?
Yeah, I think it'll be today or tomorrow. They'll sign that, like, because they have like something where they can sign like a temporary
extension.
Like, yeah, they're not going to let 40 million people not get food stamps.
I don't think they can have food stamps and health insurance premiums all go up at the same time and open enrollment starts first. Like, you could maybe have one, but you can't do both.
Yeah, the open enrollment too. That people forget. Like, that's health insurance has never gone down in price in history. Mm-hmm. So health insurance is going to go up. Layoffs are happening, and then no food stamps. Like, you will have. I think I would argue a significant uptick in crime. Not because I think these people can't get jobs. It's because this is how they've been programmed. I mean, not all of these videos can be hate bait. Not all of them. Like, I don't know. I mean, what do you think is going to happen in 3 days? We're going to know, right? November 1st is what, a Friday? No.
Mm-hmm. No, it's a Saturday.
A Saturday.
Yeah. It's Saturday. It's the day after Halloween, which is a Friday. Like, if you wanted a more tense, people are going to go out and do mischievous things weekend, this is it.
Yeah, I think this weekend is going to be very bad. I think that it's not going to be bad in the suburbs. Right. It's going to be bad in the cities. It's going to be bad in the cities.
I agree.
They're going to panic. But what do you by the way, thank goodness for the government shutdown. I don't think, I could tell you right now, I would never have known that 43 million Americans are getting taxpayer funded Mountain Dew. I would never have known that problem, that this is this widespread. Go live from my local Walmart? No. My local Walmart, I banned my wife from going there. It's on the second they got on the bus line, and everybody who lives here will agree with me. And the few people in chat who live in the Menominee Falls area will know exactly what I'm talking about. The day that Walmart got on the bus line from Milwaukee was the last day that store was good. That store is like 15 years newer than a Walmart 5 miles north of it. And that Walmart 5 miles north looks brand new. Now, I'm going to let people figure out what the demographics are like in both of these cities. But I'm telling you that the day that fucking Walmart got on the bus line from Milwaukee was the last day it was safe. Like, just roaming packs of people from Milwaukee spent all night there, not buying anything. I don't let my wife go there.
24 hours?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The one in West Bend, 5 minutes north, totally clean and 10 years older. I mean, the fucking parking lot in Germantown Walmart is full of dirty diapers.
Oh, no.
Like, people are like, change my kid's diaper, just throw it on the fucking ground. Every time I go there, like, it's a joke. I'm like, look at how many dirty diapers we're going to see in the parking lot.
Yeah, there's a Walmart next to where my brother lives that I will not. I've been there like once or twice, and I'm like, never again. It's just a ton. It's just super, super ghetto. And it's funny because then I was scrolling on TikTok one day, and someone made a video about how terrible that Walmart was.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, yeah. I would not. I think definitely my brother needs to be careful about getting groceries where he's located for sure.
Someone in chat, here's I'll give you some. It says, I wish Jeremy would take his weight loss seriously. The pills and the drinking. I know, that's why it's like, okay, well, that's your only comment before you get banned.
That is the worst when it's like you are actively doing something and you are getting active results and it's going well, and then, I wish you'd take it seriously. Yeah. What?
Did you just see what I ate for lunch?
He's not taking it seriously. They're both lying. I'll tell you the truth. His goal is actually to gain extra weight every time you guys things to him.
I'm not even sure what's the comment about the pills, even? What are you talking about? What pills?
I don't want pills.
Are you talking about Ralph? Are you talking about Ethan Ralph? Like, I don't even know what you're talking about. It's so weird. Like, I don't know. People are so fucking stupid.
I know. What the heck?
I mean, I would love to see just 1 month of no SNAP benefits. Because what it's going to prove is that all these people could eat and they don't need SNAP.
Exactly.
43 million people aren't going to die of starvation. That's not going to happen.
Exactly.
In fact, zero people will die from starvation because of the SNAP cutoff. But I just
classic Jeremy not caring about other people. Everyone's gonna die.
Yeah, I mean, the statistic that they spend more money on groceries than I do is like really makes me not give a fuck.
Yep.
One of the most heartbreaking videos I've seen from a creator online was like there was a woman doing a like SNAP grocery haul, and it's like wait, she got like $600, and this girl responded to it, and she was like, "We don't qualify for SNAP. I don't even know if I would take it if we could, but like." She was like in tears. She was like, when we have gone through hard times, like I learned the woman was like buying, like a package of Chips Ahoy cookies. She's like, you can make 2 dozen cookies for $3 if you buy the ingredients. Like, you guys are getting to buy the brand name stuff and you're getting to spend SNAP dollars. We are struggling to get by. I have to be really careful when I'm spending. It's so frustrating. Like, I think there are a lot of people who live, paycheck to paycheck, who have to be very careful with their grocery budget, who are probably the least sympathetic to the SNAP people, because it's like, oh, wow, you have to buckle down and figure out how to make, affordable meals. We do that all the time. It's one
that's
thing,
called living life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's one thing for like when we talk about it and people are like, I'm on food stamps and they have concerns, but like there are a lot of people who don't qualify and are still having a hard time getting by, and they are having to figure it out every month. And meanwhile, someone who's been on SNAP for several years is like, well, this is the way my life is. I get to have this and do whatever I want.
Yeah, like people should be motivated to like try to get off of that too. It's just like,
not.
Okay,
there's no reason to.
This is meant for. It should ideally be meant for like, okay, you're going through a hard time. Here's some help while you're going through this time, and then you're gonna get off of this assistance because you're gonna pick yourself up and you're gonna make your own way. But sadly, it's not the thing.
I do have just a quick just a shout out, and then we're gonna read some super chats, and then we will and then we'll do some other stuff. I want to shout out this today's show's sponsor, Field of Greens. I knew we all have two ages, our actual age and our body's internal biological age. What I didn't know is I've likely lowered my biological age without even knowing it. Here's the thing, because Americans eat so many processed foods and not enough fruits and veggies, many, perhaps most, are 10 years older on the inside than their actual age, like ticking time bombs. A major university study suggests how to slow aging and diffuse a biological time bomb. Participants slow their aging by drinking Field of Greens. That's all. They didn't change their eating, drinking, or exercise, just Field of Greens. I find it convenient. I don't get my vegetables in, so it's a super convenient thing. And it's good to know as someone who takes that maybe it's doing some good for me. Each fruit and vegetable in Field of Greens was doctor selected for specific health benefits: cell health, heart, lungs, kidneys, metabolism, even healthy weight. I feel great knowing Field of Greens can slow how quickly I'm aging, and I encourage you to join me. Swap your untested fruit, vegetable, or green drink for Field of Greens while there's still time. Check out the university study and get 20% off when you use promo code TheQuartering, one word, at fieldofgreens.com. That's fieldofgreens.com, promo code TheQuartering. Hey, why don't you two let the people know where they can find your content before we move on to the super chats and the next topic.
Melanie,
all right. Yeah, you guys can find my gaming streams at Melanie Mac, or if you just search Melanie Mac Gaming Streams. I'm back to playing Resident Evil 1 remaster right now, having a blast. And my Bible channel, Bible Time with Melanie Mac, for Bible verses of the day and different Bible topics. And then I'm always posting on Instagram stories too at Melanie Mac.
Cool. You guys can find my work on Rumble and YouTube. It's Hannah Claire B. I post videos about the news, some cultural analysis. There might be a vlog about Halloween coming up this week.
How fun!
Yeah,
I'm making it up.
A vlog from Hannah Claire Brimlow, who is definitely making progress on her kid's Halloween costume, which is Halloween is just 3 days away. No pressure at all. I actually think we
might finish it tonight. It's creepy looking. I will say that.
Put it on a watermelon and post it to the internet.
I could maybe post a picture like covering the face, or like, most of it is like the back anyway. So there could be some internet proof.
Luke is legitimately going as Lindsey Graham's Ladybugs.
I can't even talk about how disgusting he is a human being. No, I'm just kidding. That's too harsh. But
You aren't kidding. You aren't kidding. Say, Dingus Khan says that G logo is bigger than Dobbs' helmet. I saw another. I bet you there's gonna be lots of players wearing those helmets. Melanie, I got that one. Mark Zark, good afternoon. Jeremy, Melanie, and Hannah Claire. Melanie, that doesn't count. Here's some cash to get real Packer gear.
How does this not count? This is even better.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty good.
I had to actually draw it and put the time into it.
Yeah. I'm the one she had the bet with. Therefore,
exactly. There we go.
Not only will I keep that $10 for myself, but I will count the bet fulfilled.
Yay!
Yeah. Fuck Durf says, can we get a Melanie / Jeremy NFL podcast during the season? Sorry, Hannah Claire.
So
what
funny.
I mean, she's a big sports. She loves the Whalers. She's a big sports
also,
person.
I could be there just for clarification's sake.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and you
what
can
you're saying
give your
is
analysis on the jerseys and the fashion. Yeah, talk about those throwbacks because I mean,
I could update you on what's going on with the wives of the players.
There we go.
I have
We
uses, I
need
swear.
that. Let's go.
Yeah, the Steelers jerseys were trash on Thursday.
A lot of people don't like the throwback.
I like their helmets, just not the jersey. The helmets are cool.
I think it's really the beige pants is what really throws it off.
I thought it looked like a road sign.
Yeah.
Like they had the
That's
black
fair.
lines with the
Yeah.
I like the Packers whiteout uniforms.
Yeah.
I think they look good. And they were a good time to wear them because otherwise it would have been hard to tell who the hell was who that day.
Yep.
David Dorr says, I would theorize that even if Snap does get funded, they'll write anyway because it's been proposed. Also, giving them the hose is a great way since they don't like getting their hair wet. We used to be a proper country. We used to have trucks that would drive around and blast people with water cannons, and then now they don't do that anymore, I guess. Welfare is designed to keep people poor. Yes, that is true, JR, actually. That's the thing. It's like when it doesn't take a genius to figure out why people stay on welfare. It's like they think, here's where I am in life. Here's what my earning potential is, even if I work. I will make 90% of that. And if I don't work, who would work? I don't even blame people for that. I blame the system. It's like, well, if I go to work, then I'll lose my health insurance. So I'm better off staying poor. And like, it's the system, not the people. The people that take advantage of SNAP are just a symptom of the disease. They are predictable. If I was in a position where I was still struggling paycheck to paycheck, and somebody was like, hey, get a job. And I'm like, yeah, but if I get a job, I'll lose healthcare for my kids. It's that's the system is set up so bad.
It reminds me of the arguments people make, like, you'll see like feminists saying women shouldn't leave the workforce, even if you're paying the majority of your salary for childcare. Like, it's important to get career advancement. But the reality is, like, if you're paying the majority of your salary money for childcare, you'll probably just opt to stay home. Like, it's not helping you. It's adding all of these burdens to your life. I think it's sort of the reverse. Like, if you could go get a job, but you will lose your health care, or you won't be able to pay independently or whatever, your hands are tied because you need one thing. You need the health care.
Yeah. Over on Rumble, Cam says, it's a me, Malawigi. Oh, Malawigi. I get it.
Oh, I totally see that.
Maluigi.
I love it.
Yeah,
Luigi's my favorite Mario character, so that's great.
I'm a big Yoshi guy.
Oh, Yoshi's cool.
But I don't know if you consider Yoshi a character. He's more of a side character. But man, I love getting him. What was he in Superman? Or Superman? Oh my god, Super Mario Brothers 2 or the third? No, he wasn't in 2. He was in 3.
He's
just like jumping and eating the apples. Like,
and Yoshi's Island is one of the best games of all time, in my opinion. That game is incredible. Yeah.
Toxic Mix says Boswell and Kraft combined to save my fantasy week. So I see the way I see you're both winners. Yeah, Boswell probably had like 15 points as a kicker.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Peter says, Jeremy, can I get a good old classic? Do not redeem it. Yes, you got it. Buddy Cass says, here you go, kid. Buy yourself a fish. Oh, thanks. Neuro Diver says, you can't get things like salmon on Wick. Wick has very specific items and the amount of those items that you can get, like so many gallons of milk, so much cereal set to an ounce, canned tuna, etc. Well, that's how SNAP should be then. You know, Spike says, I need my lights on or I can't see my insert racist term in the dark. Our sergeant says, at $100 a month, it took me 6 months to build up a stockpile to eat well for a year. If I were to lose my job, this amount of money is what people should get on food stamps. Yeah, I mean, I have like those bucket meals in a bucket that like REI had on sale or something like that, or Costco had them on sale.
Yeah.
And they were like, they last like 20 years. I'm like, yeah, am I going to be excited about eating that? No, but I'm not going to die. And I think they were like, I bought them when they were on sale and when things were good, and they last 20 years. And I have like a year's supply. Like, I'm sure I'd probably, you know, be pretty tired of eating it, but I wouldn't be dead. You know, like, people just forget like what it's ever like to go hungry. You know, people.
Right.
No, very few people in this country have gone hungry in a long time.
That's true.
Pinochet's helicopter, she says, every penny stolen from American citizens and given to illegal immigrants should be taken out in property destruction of Democrat property. Here in Massachusetts, you cannot defend your home with firearms. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but I don't like people stealing my money and then living better than I do. I think that's a real part of like, yes, I'm in a good spot now at 42, but for most of my life, we live paycheck to paycheck. And, you know, for the vast majority of my adult life, we didn't have quote unquote extra money. I didn't have extra money until I was probably 38 or 39. And like when you could look around and see people who had the latest smartphone and have a $0 copay on their insurance. My wife used to work at Walgreens, and she would tell me like these ghetto fucks would come through with a brand new iPhone and have a $0 copay on like $4,000 worth of medication that they were just selling anyway. Like we couldn't even afford insurance for a long time. And like, even when we did, I didn't have no $0 copays, or zero, like it was like, one hospital visit and I was bankrupt, one emergency vet visit and we had to spread it out across credit cards and it took months to pay off. And so you kind of see this, this, I don't know, is it envy or I don't know what the correct emotion is, but like, I think that's at the core of a lot of it. Yeah, I'm in a good spot now, but I wasn't always there. And just because I can pay my bills now doesn't mean I think, people should be buying name brand shit and all this other stuff when I'm paying for it. And by the way, I was still paying for it when I was just barely getting by too.
Right.
Like I never took SNAP benefits or anything like that. Like the only thing, no, I even paid for that. I paid for, they call it Badger Care or something like that, but I still paid $500 every 6 months for like, basically, you won't go bankrupt if you go to the ER insurance. So I still had to pay for like everything out of pocket. It's just that it had like a $20,000 maximum, whatever, like it was like, hey, you have to pay for all your own healthcare, but if something really bad happens, it's not going to ruin you for life, which is a whole other conversation too, like medical deaths.
What's the term? Catastrophe coverage or? Yeah,
that's all it was. So I don't even know if that's government subsidized, but yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, like it's worthless unless something really bad happens. Weird Robot says, I feel like these people forget that the government handouts are a privilege and not a right, but they aren't a privilege. That's the problem. They are treated as a right, as in like this is just that's just the reality of it. Like I wish it wasn't that way, but it just is. Like there's just I can't describe it. I don't know why. I don't know how we got here as a society. Like I always worked hard. My parents taught me to work hard, even if things were, hard. They never, and again, I don't have any issue at all with people who get government assistance temporarily. Like literally totally fine with me. But how many of them are illegals? I mean, look, is a smartphone required? Do you have to have the latest phone? Do you have to have, all this stuff that the government is paying for? No, you don't. That's just, the entitlement part of the entitlement program. You know,
Yep.
I think that some of it is like social media too. It's I know I blame the internet for all evils, but I think the like, but this is what everyone has. And in some respects, some stuff like Wi-Fi, I do think it's actually very difficult to function in America without regular access to the internet, right?
Yeah.
But like,
Right.
do you need a smartphone for that? I don't know. But everyone online seems to have a smartphone, and so therefore you feel like you do need a smartphone.
Well, then go to work.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're. I'm not
Well,
saying
no, I
that
think-
you're presenting. You know.
No, I think you're right, but it's just like I think our standard for what is like absolutely necessary to function
Yeah.
is so skewed.
Yeah.
You know,
I have to have
like,
Netflix. I have to have high-speed internet. I have to have this. When
Have
really,
to be door dashing and
yeah.
right,
that,
exactly. Or even like, you know, it reminds me of like, you know, if you're like a teenager or a young adult being like, well, I absolutely have to have this thing because everyone else has it. And it's like, actually, maybe you don't. You know, it's
Well,
sort
it
of
was
like
that was starter coats when I was young. I gotta have a starter coat. All the other kids have it. My mom's like, well, you can get a Packers coat.
Coats.
The starter pullover coats were like class when I was in elementary and middle school. Like those, you were, if you had a star, it didn't even matter what team.
Right.
I remember the first starter coat I got was, I believe, the Charlotte Hornets or the Carolina Panthers. I can't remember exactly.
Oh.
I feel like it was the Carolina Panthers because they were an expansion team at the time, and so their jackets were on clearance at Kohl's. So I got one like for 60% off, and like I did not give a shit. I protected that star on that zipper with my life. There was the star zipper, and it was the pullover. That was everything.
The Steelers one for my birthday, and it was
rich
my
kid.
my friend's parents that had to gift it to me because my mom was really scared to get me Steelers gear because she didn't want me to turn out to be a lesbian.
That's a fair concern.
So it was like, okay, but my friends they got it for me. I was like,
well,
okay.
and you turned out a lesbian anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, I mean, that's
you're not supposed to out her. Come on,
apparently,
Jeremy.
according to the internet.
Yeah, right. We're very progressive on this show. I don't mind. Like,
It's our diversity. It's
Yeah.
important to us.
Silverback Slap says Stamps and Snap needs to sunset at this point. If no sunset for them, then you can only have them for 6 months max and cannot reapply for 3 years. Something needs fixing after the shutdown. I agree. I think they should fix it before they restart it up. They should make
change.
Yeah, you should have to make everybody reapply under like new standards where you have to prove you're a citizen. And like if it takes 2 months without Snap to do that, I'm willing to be that asshole and say that's fine. You don't get Snap for 2 months and while we restructure it. And you have to, and then there has to be new standards for it. There has to be more stringent standards for it. You can't be an illegal alien. You can't be on Snap for 4 years. Just can't have it. Can't have it. Like this country, our dollar has never been worth less. Other than maybe obviously the Great Depression or something like that. But like, and I don't want to get too doom and gloom, but like some of the numbers you got to watch for, like car repos. Car repos are going up right now, big time. Interest rates are high. Now, I think the Fed's probably going to cut rates tomorrow, but it'll be like a quarter point, maybe. And like interest rates are high. Food is still very expensive. My wife just left the grocery store and said USDA prime steak was $32.99 a pound at our local grocery store. And they had a steak left over from like Sunday. So they gave it to her for $7 a pound. She's like, will you still eat that? I'm like, fuck yeah, I will. Like, so what? I'll grill it up tonight. It's fine. Well, she asked the guy, she's like, is it still okay to eat if he cooks it today? She's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, well, I'll eat that for $7 a pound. Like there's a lot of shit that's still really expensive in this country that, we shouldn't be subsidizing big food either, which is what all Snap does.
Yep.
Like there's a reason the people that, there's a reason that do you remember who the loudest voice was about the Snap changes?
I assume like Walmart or something, but I don't remember.
Sugar. Remember, it was the soda industry.
Yes,
the
that
soda
makes
was
sense.
Big soda was paying off conservative influencers.
Yep, that's
like,
right. I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, why the fuck? Like, dude, when I was growing up, we were never poor, but soda was still a treat. It wasn't like Hannah Claire was. It wasn't like I needed that to maintain my dignity as a human. No, you don't need soda. I don't want to pay for soda for you. You can have bottled. You don't even need bottled water. You can drink out of your faucet.
Yep.
You know, like there's
Well,
no
if you're gonna
reason
have like a
for it.
sugary thing, could you just have like orange juice, which actually has vitamin C at least?
Yeah, or like when I grew up, we always had iced tea, like homemade iced tea.
Yep,
And that
iced tea
was
would be
pretty
fine.
cheap to make. Kool-Aid's cheap to make. Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of a racist thing to say.
No, but
Kool-Aid.
we had
Nothing to
Kool-Aid.
diversity higher.
We always had
Yeah.
Kool-Aid.
We always did too. we always had Kool-Aid, and like I made mine like the Kool-Aid I made was like high octane. You know, it was like there would be like a slurry on the bottom of like sugar.
Yep.
Outside, Badley says, when I was a single father of 3, I would have had to find a job making over double what I was making at the time to offset what I was getting from government assistance. I agree. Yeah. He says government benefits are chains.
Yeah.
I agree that there are situations like that where, and how could I blame someone?
Yeah.
Like you can't feed your kids and you can't have insurance if you want to go out and get a job where they're going to pay you $12 an hour. So now what? Like the whole system is fucked.
It is.
Like it's but it starts with like, wait, hey, Hannah Claire Brimlow, do you know a public figure named Peter Brimlow?
I
feel like
do.
Okay. She said, I feel like all Brimlows know each other. Apparently that's true.
Oh, I don't know.
I
don't know if you're making fun or whatever.
Cousin.
Oh, is it an exotic dancer or something? Is he on OnlyFans?
No, he's my dad. He's a spicy political figure. I don't know. I didn't realize you didn't know this.
No, I don't ask questions. I'm a guy.
Lol, look that he's not even coming up. That's how spicy he is. He has an account.
Oh, yeah, I don't ask questions. That's how you're able to deceive me about your pregnancy. I don't ask. I keep it. Look, when you work with women as a man, okay, and these girls can attest to this. Not that I think either one of you would be like, trouble, but like I don't make inappropriate jokes with them. I don't call them on private time. I don't have conversations with them that are not like. So when you work with females, there's a certain level of like, I purposely go hardcore and say I don't ask them anything like.
Right.
Until I started dating Melanie's mom, I didn't even know her dad's name.
Exactly.
Well, you don't need his name if you're in the picture.
Well, his name is stepdad now. Yeah.
His name is nothing. 'Cause he's gone.
Yeah.
This one's always interesting because like my dad was in politics for a long time. He's
the first guy that comes up. What are you talking about?
That's good. But he is spicy.
That is a wild. Is that him?
That's my dad. Yeah.
That is a crazy.
His hair is glorious.
His hair is bonkers.
Yeah. One time someone was criticizing him and they
look at that
described him
chin
as a
too.
lion-maned Peter Brimlow, which I thought was really funny as a dig. And I was like, I don't think it's a
that's
dig.
amazing.
Your dad is
like,
he's a handsome man.
Thank you. I'll let him know you said that. This will come up, but I'm like the only person who has to like people super chat in a Timcast or like whatever.
Oh,
and it's like I'm an adult female on my own. Like I don't bring my dad to work with me.
Right.
He's cool. I like him, but like, we're actually technically separate people. I know that's crazy to think.
Yeah, I don't
I'm even married now, so he wouldn't be the man I report to anyways.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
The Ravens Padawan says, "Don't feed the animals, or they will become dependent and lazy." Again, if you're like I'm very liberal on this. Like, people, I'm not a hardcore like. There are people that need help, and I'm okay with it being helped. I just want, like, can I not see fucking TikTok videos of snap hauls? So can we just start there?
Right.
Well, we talked about this yesterday when we had the map up about like where people are collecting snaps and like Appalachia
Midwest.
But, like Appalachia
we feed ourselves out here.
A prime example, if you're in a place where there is no industry because our government keeps shipping manufacturing jobs or stuff that used to be the bread and butter of your community abroad, I have so much empathy for you, right? Like you're in a very difficult position and it's not easy to move away from. Plus you have cultural and familial ties. It still doesn't mean the SNAP system is working,
Yeah. I mean, I what I want to do is like, I'm pragmatic. Is that the right use of that word here? You tell me, Hannah Claire. Like, I try to look at things practically and look.
Pragmatic is a correct use in the way you're using it.
there's
I'm gonna text
43
my dad. You just came up on the stream.
Yeah. The now you derailed me. Tell your dad that you're a distraction. Look.
He always tells me to be boring when I go on anything live because he doesn't want to ruin my reputation. Lol.
Oh yeah, the storied reputation. The first time I met Hannah Claire, she lied to my face. That's your reputation with me.
I didn't lie to your face. You didn't ask me, "Are you pregnant?"
Well, yeah. Well,
Also,
normally
I met
there's
you in person. I don't think I was pregnant when I met you.
Yeah, normally though, like Melanie Mack had to stand up and do a turn so I could verify whether or not she was
had to
pregnant.
keep weighing every week.
Yeah, she told me. She told me that that's not.
Around
It's
here.
like here, proof I'm not pregnant.
Yeah. Well, she also told me that was inappropriate. See, I didn't know. I was just like, you can work for me, but can you take it?
Feminist workplace rights person.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what I do.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You were talking about being pragmatic with, I think, Snap.
Look, there's always going to be people that need some level of assistance. I'm not going to be one of those look, I know it's easier and it's like the bumper sticker people, like end SNAP now, end food stamps now. It's never going to happen. So can we talk about what might happen? And it's like, can we get that number down to 20 million and just see? It's the same way I'm with immigration. Like you could be hardcore like Hannah Claire B and say like net zero, but like, can we get it down to 5 million instead of 40? Like, can we just do, because I feel like in politics, so much of what everyone talks about is all or nothing, and then nothing gets done.
That's true.
Yes, SNAP is bad. There are huge problems with SNAP, but can we fucking do something instead of just one side saying there's no problem, and the other side saying it's a complete disaster? Like, 43 million Americans plus the double subsidy that we're subsidizing American food corporation giants, which largely pump out garbage, terrible food. SNAP is not subsidizing the American farmer. Let's be real.
Right.
They're subsidizing Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Tyson, microwave. People on SNAP are not buying healthy food. We know this.
Right.
So
which also means it's not serving them,
Right. And now they're going to be sick. They're going to be overweight. They're going to be a weight on our welfare, our healthcare system in old age. Like the whole thing is like, if we did nothing with those 43 million people other than force them to buy healthy food, you would have millions of them self-select because they'd want to have unhealthy food, so they go back to work. Then you would have millions of them who would potentially have been long-term health drains on the health system, not be that. Like, how many of these people are returning into diabetes when they have all this soda and all this junk food, and they already have self-selected, raise their hands, so they can't afford to pay their bills. If you just do stuff like that, that shit makes a difference.
And everyone is saying, Donald Trump's trying to take away our food stamps or whatever, but where are the Democrats being like, you're right, the food stamp system is broken, and we are making it so that access to healthy whole foods is a privilege of the elite or something, where are they advocating for the people who are impacted by long-term
RFK does that.
Yeah, he does, and he's a Democrat. I know he's trying to be an independent.
That's about it. Yeah, he's a Democrat, and he's also a pariah.
Right.
He's like the one guy who will say that. Like, you guys realize that we're just creating this problem that we're gonna have to deal with for 100 years. If I could just make them eat healthy food, then at least I solve the problem of having to pay for their health care starting at 50 instead of starting at 80.
And it's a long-term investment, right? Like, it's not going to change everything overnight, but it will make a difference, and we have to act sooner rather than later.
Yeah. That's like, I don't know if this is on, like, God, why didn't Doge look at this, SNAP system? It's because it's a sacred cow. Because it's like, you want Americans to starve? No, I want Americans to go to work. And I want the Americans that need that extra help, I want them to get healthy food. And so I don't have to pay for them to have diabetes or there are all the other slew of problems that come with unhealthy food. And people say, well, Jeremy, you're fat. So yeah, you're right. And I also pay for my own fucking insurance, and I've been paying
you're not
into
trying to be like, you're working out
but I mean,
calories. Like,
what I'm saying is, like, I paid into unemployment my whole life. I've paid into Medicare my whole life. I've paid into my own private insurance that I pay $2,000 a month for. All right. So like I bullied Melanie Mack into getting health insurance.
That's true. You did.
Like, this is like, I don't feel any guilt about it. I eat what I eat, but I also have to pay for my consequences. I'm hoping that, it's like, I don't blame the people. I just like the system is so fucking bad. Like, why would you expect people to ever want to go to work when they can make more money staying at home?
Yeah.
And how many of those 43 million would that count? Like, it's bad. And again, if you take away the free shit, people will find a way. How do I know that? The last 2,000 years proves that. Like, people will find food, people will eat, people will be fine. What do they do? What did they do in the 70s when things were tough? People worked. People found out a way. Now, and then, by the way, I think somebody told me, excuse me, as I go through puberty again, I saw this number. Maybe Hannah Claire's dad knows. That it's something about food stamps and Social Security where like it's going to represent like 110% of the national debt or something like it's unsustainable at the rate at which it is. Like we can't afford to keep doing this. No president wants to have the balls to say, okay, maybe a few people are going to die. Maybe a few people are going to, be in a situation.
No one wants to be that person. On the other hand,
I'll do it. Hey, Baba.
Jeremy for bad news president. He's like a shadow president. He only says the stuff people don't want to say.
Nobody's going to die from not having SNAP.
Right.
It's just not true.
That's
also, this is such a basic answer, but hi, heck. Maybe we should free up money so that people can, I don't know, donate to local food banks or things in their community. Why does it have to be a federal solution, especially if it seems like the federal solution is poorly managed?
Yeah. I mean, it all started when people stopped going to church and the community stopped looking out for each other. A lot of that, we used to take care of each other. But then I understand, like, people get apathetic. I got to be honest. When somebody's like, hey, we're doing a drive for somebody, like, bitch, I already pay 47% tax. Fuck off.
Well,
like, I'm not giving you more money.
And if you don't have the money to give, like if you had the money to give, would you do it? I think a lot of people would. I've referenced this book like 5 times, but I've just been I've reread it like twice. But this book, Hillbilly Women, talks about like impoverished families in Appalachia. And like, it's amazing how many of them are like, yeah, I don't have any money, but like I went and baked bread for my neighbor because they had less than I did. Like there really is a strain of community that's lost when it's like, well, you just have to go to the federal government. You just like go get your money from them. I can't help you. Like I don't
people
think that's
used to help each other.
Yeah. Even people who didn't have that much, it's not just like, oh, well, you're like, of course, if you have money to spend, hopefully you help those around you. But like people rally for their neighbors when they are connected to them.
Well, it was like that comment I read yesterday on X or something. I was like, my mom's 79 and she would die without aid. I'm like, man, there was a time in this country where you would take care of your own fucking mother, bro.
Exactly.
Like, your mom doesn't have food to eat, and you're on X with a verified X account, and you're replying to people. Like, you got $15 a month to pay for X. Could you help your grandma or your mother out with food?
Ramen noodles. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I mean,
beans and rice. Even $15 worth of beans and rice.
Yeah, that's probably good for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like. But the comment itself is just so wild because it just never even occurred to them that there was a time, basically most of the history of this country was like, what do you mean your mom needs food stamps? Like, why don't you just have her move in with you and take care of her? Or like, go ahead.
This is a different literary reference here, but do you guys know the series Anne of Green Gables? It's a Canadian thing.
Yes. Okay, I read that. Yeah.
Okay. So in one of the later books, they're like, trying to rib an older man in the community, and they say like, yeah, he didn't even help his aunt. She had to live in the poorhouse, and he is enraged by this. He's like, what aunt of mine is in the poorhouse? Because it's dishonorable, right? Like you're supposed to help your family. And again, I just think that like our mindset has shifted, and I sort of understand when the federal government mandates that you give them your income anyways. Like, it does become default. Like we're saying, like, well, you pay into unemployment, so you might as well take advantage of it. If you don't have the money and you're like, well, they have it anyway, so you might as well go to the federal government for help. I don't think this is what we want our long-term values to be.
And it's not sustainable either. Sarah Williams says, word on the wire is that LifeSite News is about to fire an ICBM over what happened internally last July. Going to be big news in the Christian conservative circles. Oh, Okay. I'll have to keep an eye on that.
Melanie, that's
Melanie.
your beat,
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Funny because we're
Ken-
all like Christians, except we're like, but Melanie.
I know, but
Yeah. Well, I'm almost. We just make sure we get up at the time when then we watch a live stream.
Better
But
than
hopefully
skipping
this-
together for sure.
Yeah. Hopefully this week, we're good to go back. It's not the same, but it's like
right.
at least it's good. And
You're
like
keeping the discipline of going. I think that's the hardest thing.
Yeah. And I'm like, no working on other stuff during it. Like I'm not like browsing the web while,
Right.
that kind of stuff. I did eat, I cooked us eggs and toast though. We did eat during, but it was
That's
9 in the morning. That's early for me.
Fine. Yeah, that's totally fine.
Cam says, damn it. All you need to stop saying government funded. It's taxpayer funded. That's true. The government does not create any money.
It's government administrated, I guess.
Yeah. Our sergeant says, in my early 20s, my ex and I got food stamps for about a year. She $650 a month for her and my kid. We had so much food every weekend. We did a blowout cookout with all the neighbors, $300 each time.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, again, like, I don't blame people for taking it. I just want better management of it. Like, if there's a point where, I'm replaced by a big tittied waifu AI person and I fall on hard times, like, you better believe that I would sign up for food stamps and then I would take my unemployment and I would, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
I paid into it. Like,
Right.
until they fix it, I'm going to take every loophole that exists. And I don't blame.
Right.
It was that famous one where Trump's like, where she's like, well, you paid less than 1% tax. And Trump's like, fix the fucking system. It's like, that resonated even with like, as a rich guy, I think with like regular, like working class people. Like, well, you're the one in power. Why don't you fix it? Why would I pay the government more than I have to? That's insane.
Right. Why would anyone?
Yeah, they're just burning it anyway. Hello, Darkness says, SNAP should require 3 things: employment, random drug testing, and restriction on how long you can be on them. I'm a hardliner. Any form of government assistance, including if you take government-funded health insurance, you should have to pass a drug test every month.
Yeah.
Or a follicle test every 2 months. However, the least often they can do it, so it's not expensive. Mm-hmm. Again, I'm telling you, you could chop about 43 million people, or you could out of the 43 million, you could probably chop 1 million of them or 2 million of them out by requiring drug tests.
Yep.
You could do all this little stuff. You'd have people who are like, well, I want to do my weed and I don't care about my SNAP. And then you'd have people that are willing to do the literal least they can do and not do drugs. And they tried to do this, and the Democrats freaked out and called it racist. I'm like, well, what? So you're saying more black people do drugs than white people? Like, don't give a shit. The laws are the laws. It doesn't matter what fucking skin color you are. Like, white people also couldn't smoke weed on SNAP. Just because they don't is not a reason to not have the rule.
Right.
And like, if you just said drug tests and like, the minimum shit, like you got to go job interviews and all this stuff. Like, there used to be, you had to do something. Now people are just like, I applied online. I went on Indeed.com. I sent my resume to 10 people. Nobody hired me. Give me my money. Like, it's not, I think you could trim a lot of fat just with some very common sense, unpopular rules. 50715 says, what would it cost to have you all eat farm to market system? Wait, what would it cost to have you all have an all you can eat farm to market system replace SNAP benefits? I don't know. I can't imagine it would be cheap. I mean, we don't grow a lot of our food anymore in the country. There's a great joke. I forget who told it. They were like in New York City and they were defending flyover countries. It's like, what the fuck would you guys all do? Eat your podcasts? Like, people they grow your food. He's like, oh, you don't know the flyover countries? Yeah. They're like, he's like, you guys, flyover countries, how you guys will make fun of them. They're the ones that make the food you eat. Like, you can't, they don't produce any food in New York, So yeah, I mean, I would love, hey, look, if I have to have a subsidy, I would rather go to American farmers.
Yep,
now, I would rather have no subsidies. But like,
that's like the Argentina beef.
why are we
thing.
buying the
Like,
beef? Yeah, exactly. Why are we buying the
people are
beef?
like, what if it brings down beef short term? Then I wish that we had marketed this as not a like we're doing this because we love Argentina. Had been like, I wish we had been like, okay, so we're doing this temporarily, but here are the 87 things we're doing to help American farmers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like it packaged as a diplomacy thing because, and no offense to Argentina, I just care more about the farmers.
I'm not. Why be offended? Why would an Argentinian care about America?
Right.
You know, like, full offense to Argentina. You know, like, I don't give a shit.
Podcast, the Full Offense podcast.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Why would I expect Argentinians to give a shit about what's going on in my country either? Like,
right.
Michael Ryan says, sorry, but what about people with disabilities? 9 times out of 10, they are not hired due to having disability. Why say sorry? I've been very clear. If you are physically unable to work, I'm 100% fine with you getting government assistance. I have no problem with it. Now, is there problems with people faking disabilities? Yes, and that should be policed. But if you have a legitimate disability, like, I don't give a shit if you're getting government assistance. If you're a parent and you have a kid who's born with like full-blown autism that requires full-time care and you can't work because the option is hiring a full-time nurse, I'm fine with you getting government assistance. But how many of those people are there?
Right.
5 million, 7 million. Hannah Claire's not sure if it's more than 6 million. She's always been suspect of that number. But
And
I
by
don't know.
disabled, being ultra 600 pounds don't count.
No, self-inflicted disability does not count. Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't have any problem with people who are disabled or mentally or physically getting government assistance.
Right, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Brule Jack says, all three you need to read, quote, Not Yours to Give, an encounter between Davy Crockett and one of his constituents. Hannah Claire might have read it. I definitely didn't read it.
Read it, but I am searching it rapidly. Perhaps
I've read, like, I will tell you, like, I mean, I know this is kind of a self-own, maybe, but I just don't care because all that I've accomplished speaks for itself. I have not read an entire book in 30 years. I got my master's degree and I never read a book. I never read any of the signed reading for world literature. I buy these books and I read through them a little bit, but like cover to cover book, I don't know. I know I have like some ADD issues, but I tried doing books on tape. I can't do it.
The Bible, that's it. Like
the Bible, I try to read, but it's super hard for me. Like it's
what
already written.
What translation do you use? Have you tried NLT?
That's one I bought. Yeah, I bought the NLT one. But like it's still worded kind of like it's hard for me to follow. So basically I read passages like as many as I can. And then the next day I reread like 2/3 of it to remember what the hell it was. And I just kind of add on a little bit each time.
Maybe you just get yourself to, even if you didn't retain it, just keep moving forward.
Well, that's what my wife said I should do. She's like, just keep moving forward, even if you don't retain it, because you're going to retain some stuff. And then you start over again at the beginning. And then you retain a little bit more.
Start at the New Testament as well, because, and then once you do that, then you can go back to the Old Testament, because the Old Testament is a lot more complicated, especially when you start getting into Levitical law and genealogies and stuff like that. So even if you just started with the New Testament, I think that you'll grasp that a lot better. And yeah.
Somebody said read aloud. I do that too. Mm-hmm. That helps me when I like read it out loud. And then I like talk about it to myself, and that helps. It's very, very hard for me to read. I can read, but it's very hard for me to like read books.
Listen to an audiobook version.
Even worse. Can't pay attention.
Okay. Got it.
My wife got me, because I've often said like this is a huge weakness of mine, and I'm worried about it. So she's like, well, she got me like this audio book for The Gunslinger, which is like, she's like, oh, you'll probably like this book. Yeah, I think it's Stephen King. She's like, I know you don't like Stephen King, but it's kind of like widely regarded as a pretty cool book. I couldn't pay attention. Like I just kept like listening, and then like my mind would wander immediately. I just could not.
Oh, there is a comic book Bible now that Miss Kitty mentioned it. It's called like the Action Bible or something like that, and they just made it into a whole comic book.
That's got to be pretty like long.
I hear it's good. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I think sometimes like long form reading or anything, it's like a muscle you have to redevelop over time, and not everyone
That's
has it. Like
true.
if you're more
The
visual
more I
or
skip
stuff
it,
like
the
that.
harder it is. Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true.
But I agree with Melanie. I think you should like. I think it's probably difficult to stand and read the Bible cover to cover. I don't know what your approach is, but getting into like, I've known people start with like Proverbs because it's shorter and like you build up.
Proverbs is great because it's just a bunch of life lessons. Like, don't be stupid. Okay. Take advice.
Bible.
Don't be stupid. Like,
I know. I learned is this what part of the Bible is God gathers the retarded and protects them? Wait, what was that called?
God calls the retarded and he equips them.
He equips them. Yeah.
Melanie Mac 110. You know.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
I think with that, I want you girls to shout out where they can find your content and what you've got going on. And before we send everyone over to Viva Fry, and Jeremy 11, God gathered the retards. Yeah, that's I missed but the equips them is kind of an important part of that.
The important.
It is.
Yeah. Hannah Claire, why don't you let the people know where they can find your content, what you got going on, and we'll be back tomorrow at 2 Eastern, same time, same bad time.
Yes, we'll be there. It'll be fun. I'm Hannah Claire B on YouTube, on X, and on Rumble, of course. You can find my videos. I do videos about the news, some cultural analysis. Check those out. There will be a new video this week. I'm really grateful to be here on EstroCast. It is 2 of the best days of the week, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I'll be back tomorrow, and then EstroCast returns on Thursdays, 2 p.m. as well. Melanie Mac, where can they find you?
All right, you guys can find me on my Bible channel at Bible Time with Melanie Mac, where I've got Bible verses day every day, and I also have Bible-based videos. And then you can find my gaming streams at Melanie Mac Gaming Streams. Just search that; you should be able to find it. I'll be playing more Resident Evil 1 Remaster tonight, and then I post on my Instagram stories a lot at Melanie Mac.
Love it. Well, we will send you over to Viva Fry right now, and we'll be back tomorrow at 2 Eastern for covering all the news tomorrow, and we look forward to seeing you then. Until then, bye, everyone.